Hi everyone, I got asked by Jackson on my YouTube channel, that's Scooter Guy, to do a video on adjusting the mechanical disc brakes on electric scooters. I have a Hetzer H5 GT in front of me. I reviewed that about 3 months ago, and I thought I'll use it again to show everyone how to adjust the brakes. So this is the left brake lever. It triggers the rear brake on these electric scooters, and as you can see, it's very loose, and if I pull it all the way down, the scooter is not stopping at all. The reason why it's so loose is because I actually loosened the brake cable just so that I can do this video. But normally when you ride, it wouldn't get that loose from week to week, and all you have to do, if you just need some minor tightening, is to turn this nut outwards, so away from the brake lever. If you turn it outwards away from the brake lever, you should feel that this should really get nice and tight. This is not getting tight because I have loosened the brake cable quite a fair amount. So if you find yourself turning this lever outwards and the brake levers are still very soft, then you'll have to do a bigger adjustment, and the bigger adjustment is not too difficult to do. So this is the brake caliper on the rear disc brakes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 5mm hex tool, and I'm just going to go and loosen that nut there. So to loosen it counterclockwise, loosen, that should be loose enough. Take a pair of pliers, pull that brake cable through, and pull this red lever up. And as you pull that red lever up, the brakes should really be tight. Take your 5mm hex nut and turn, 5mm hex tool, and turn the hex nut clockwise this time. Turn it really nice and tight. And now your brakes should be adjusted and they should be nice and tight. So let's go back to the brake levers, and you'll see that is extremely tight. Now the brakes are not touching, or the brake pads are not touching the disc. So when you're pulling that cable through, make sure that you don't pull too hard that it disengages the brakes the whole time. Now if I pull this lever down, this scooter isn't moving anymore. So that's how you adjust the brakes on electric scooters. If you need to adjust the front brakes, it's pretty much the same thing. You got your front brake caliper right here. You have the hex nut right there. You take your 5mm and turn it counterclockwise. That will loosen the hex nuts. You pull the brake cable through, and you just lift this lever caliper up and tighten it again, and that will make the front of your the disc brakes on the front of your scooter really tight as well. Any questions or comments, just let me know. I'll try to attend to or respond to as many questions as I can. One other thing, the only other thing that can go wrong with mechanical disc brakes is sometimes the calipers, they get out of alignment, and when you ride a scooter, it touches the pads, and no amount of adjustments at the handlebar, at the levers, or at this nut here will stop it from making that screeching noise. So what you have to do is you have to remove the calipers altogether. There's a little adjustment nut behind there that will move the pads left or right. And once you do that, you can center those pads to your disc brakes, to your disc, and then it will stop that funny screeching noise. If you want me to do a video on that one, just let me know. All right, thanks everyone.